What is going on, world? I'm Wesley from Aconnectiontv, the network, the one channel on YouTube where we actually adopt similar connections despite our differences. And I am here to talk to y'all about rumor has it that Mimi is a motherfucking lie. Now, do y'all think that Mimi really lied? Do y'all think that Mimi really orchestrated this whole motherfucking thing? Do y'all think that Mimi would really do that knowing that she has a daughter? Well, shit, she did it, and she has a motherfucking daughter. So, anything is possible. Jocelyn meets up with Margot, which, by the way, she is extremely skinty. She doesn't look skinty on the show, but on that after show, I was like, damn, where are they? Where are they? But you know, it is what it is. I still think that she's a cool chick. She's a different chick, and we've never seen her type of look on TV. So she's refreshing, let me just say that. Jocelyn hears that Margot is in Atlanta. Jocelyn knows that Margot is Nico's estranged wife. So Jocelyn wants to get the motherfucking tea. So Jocelyn meets up with Margot in her Nene Leakes wig, and she's like, girl, what's the tea? And she's sipping and sipping, and Margot's like, wouldn't you like to know? Hell yeah, girl, we want to know. Duh, that's why your ass on the show, because we want to know how. So, Margot proceeds to tell Jocelyn that Mimi orchestrated the whole thing. So you already know that Jocelyn is just all excited about hearing this, and she's ready to tell the motherfucking world. Mimi decides to meet up with Tiffany Fox, and like I told y'all, Tiffany Fox hasn't been, let's just say I've heard some complicated situations involving her. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I mean, whatever. Mimi apologized to Tiffany for Stevie's behavior, and she's like, I want to manage you. Tiffany's like, well, I already kind of like have a manager. So I'm like, so why are we having this conversation? That's what I'm thinking, like, why are you having, wait, she's on the show. So this is promotion for her, so she's going to stay on the show, whatever. So she's like, I already have a manager, but like, I want to hear what you have to say. And so Mimi's like, I know quite a few people in the music industry, and you know, people like Jazzy Faye, this person, Rico Love, this person. I'm like, girl, what? And so Tiffany's like, oh, okay, well, if you can make something happen, then I'll feed you a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And so Mimi's like, really? Jiffy? And you know, Tiffany's like, girl, don't stretch it. It might be great value brand from Walmart, bitch. Don't stretch it, but I'll feed you something. So just give me a call when you get shit straight. I'm out. I'm like, Tiffany really is, like, is she got that much clout to be telling people? But then MF management, motherfucking management, you know, I mean. Mama D is taken to a chicken spot by Ernest, who gives her a promissory ring. What the fuck is that? I don't know what the fuck a promissory ring is, but we found out what it was because Ernest gave Mama D one at the chicken spot. Mama D is like, you got the queen at the chicken spot? This is unheard of, you heard me? So Ernest is like, here, I want to give you a drink. Here, take this Kool-Aid. And so, you know, Mama D's looking in the Kool-Aid, and she like, what the fuck? What? Oh, hell no. You put a motherfucking ring in my Kool-Aid, bitch. Oh, this, what the fuck is this? You got this at the Cracker Jack box? I ain't taking this shit. I'm like, damn. Not only does Mama D put the dude in jail for 17 years, 7,000 years, 7 years, she breaks his spirit by just saying, I want this piece of fuck is this. Then after all of that, she's like, all right, I'll take it. I'm sorry. Jocelyn wants to throw a party, but I'm like, who the fuck is gonna show up? Because she doesn't get along with anybody in the motherfucking cast except for Carly Red. I almost forgot to call her. So she's speaking to Carly Red, and Carly Red was like, you know, I had a run-in with Erica and Rashida. Jocelyn like, I don't like them bitches anyway. So who else you gonna invite? She asked, who are you gonna invite like 15 times? Bro, you know nobody wanna come around you, Jocelyn. You crazy. You could go for Cocoa Pops. So Carly Red was like, I can bring Dime Piece. And Jocelyn was like, hell no, I don't know that hoe. Like, I mean, I danced with her on the same stage. We collected the same jewelers. But I don't know that her. And I don't want her around because she acting like, you know, she trying to get on the, she trying to be on the come up. Don't do that. Kurt bum-ass spent $32,000 in one day. You know I can do with $32,000 in one day, guys. Yeah. But maybe it is true. Maybe she do got, well, she ain't got no $1 million business to be on in the hole. She ain't got no $1 million business. But she got a $50,000 business because this motherfucker can spend $32,000 in one day. So she better go ahead and retract that statement, recant that statement. I got a $1 million business, girl. I joke, who is it? And you having this much problem finding the goddamn storefront? Get out of here with all that. But this dude is crazy. Kirk is neck and neck with fucking, well, not really. I was about to say he's neck and neck with Peter Guns. But, I mean, I don't know, like, he definitely gets the worst husband of the world award. Because he spends $32,000 in one day. He's building a Chateau Charay house. I guess he took over Chateau Charay's house. The shit looks retarded. He got like 3 Mexicans working on the project. This big ass house. I'm like, what the fuck are they doing? And then Rashida rolled up to do the scene, and she like, I can't believe I'm dealing with this shit. You gonna be without me. You gonna be without a wife. I'm like, Rashida, you ain't leaving this man, because if you was leaving this man, all the shit that he did in the first couple seasons, you would have left him a long time ago. This is your money. I don't know how much y'all get check-wise from this show, but you ain't leaving this man. Get out of here. She's like, well, I'm gonna freeze the accounts and I'm gonna go open me up a store. How you gonna open up a store if you 100K in a hole? But then again, she probably talking about the other accounts, because she probably got other accounts. That's why he took $32,000 out the joint account for the $1 million business. I don't know their finances, but I'm like, damn, Kirk is a motherfucking bum for that. Don meets up with Mimi and says that Don Juan wants to manage her. And I'm like, if Don manages Candy, why is he trying to manage Don? Like, I'm confused. But then again, Don might actually be talented. We haven't heard her musically, so we don't know. We know she has a banging ass body and she can act up when she wants to act up. But I'm like, Don, but she's not talking about Don Juan, but that's the only Don I've heard of as far as, you know, managing. But anyways, Mimi's like, let me show you what I have, and then you can decide who you want to be with. I'm like, Mimi, you don't have anything. You did a porn tape. Mama D and Scrappy talk, and Mama D wants to have a family gathering because she wants Ernest's mom and her daughter, or is it? No, it's not her daughter. Is it her daughter? It is. I don't know. It was confusing. I'm like, too many daughters and sons and whatever the fuck. I don't know if the girl, I don't know if Jasmine is the half sister or whatever, because in the preview coming up for the next interview, for the next video, Mama D wants to beat her ass, treating her like it's not even her daughter. So I don't know what Jasmine is to her. I kind of lost that. When Mama D was talking about the promissory ring and all that, I was like, I don't get it. But they're gonna have a family dinner, and Mama D wants everyone to know that she's back with Ernest, and she wants everyone to accept it. Jock, Tony, and Kirk explain to the world why they are the worst men to fucking date, marry, or be with, point blank into the period. And I'm kind of like, why am I watching this? Like, why? And on any of these shows, are we gonna have any good men that can treat their women right and knows how to fucking treat a lady? Like, the fuck? I don't understand. I was over that scene. I kind of fast forwarded. Come on the motherfucking scene with the gangster lean, and she chilling with my boy Stevie. Now, I saw Stevie and Jocelyn's Why You Stingy with the Cootie Cat. Hey, why you stingy with the Cootie Cat? Stevie J can sing his motherfucking ass off. I was listening to the song and I'm like, son, why the fuck won't Stevie J just get into the studio and do a solo album? He would make WAP. Stevie J has an amazing voice, and his presence is also sexy. Like, he's the old sexy, like, cause he's aging, but he's sexy as fuck. Like, he could put on, like, I could see all the females would eat it up. I do not understand for the life of me why he is putting all of his energy into Jocelyn Hernandez when he has so much talent within himself. He meets up with Faith Evans, and Faith Evans gives him advice. She even inquires about Jocelyn. It seemed genuine. So I'm like, okay, Faith, whatever. And then after everything is said and done, they have this little freestyle session where she just starts riffing and running. I'm like, Stevie, go ahead, sing with her. Stevie, sing with her. Stevie, sing with her. Sing with her, Stevie. But he doesn't sing. He just sits there playing the motherfucking guitar. And I'm like, the fuck? Bruh. Get your priorities straight. Get out of rehab successfully. Stick to whatever routine or regimen they taught you in motherfucking rehab and release a solo album. I guarantee you he would sell. He would go gold at least. Guaranteed. And he's a producer, so he can produce his own shit. Like, I don't understand what his logic is. Like, I really don't. Jocelyn holds her gathering, and the only people that are there is Prima Donna and Carly Red and her hired salsa dancers. Prima Donna is introduced into the scene, and if this wasn't the most awkward introduction of someone, because you can tell she was a novice. She comes out in this banging ass, I don't know if it was a Ferrari or whatever the fuck it was, but the shit was flossing. And she steps out, shoes bedazzled and everything. She comes out with her gray wig. And I'm like, okay, who the hell is this chick? And she comes on the scene in the post-confessional with this blonde streak here. And I'm like, oh girl, this girl love hairs. And she's like, I'm Prima Donna. I'm a multi-million-dollar business owner. And I'm here because Jocelyn invited me. But the reason why it was so awkward was because she would be walking, right? I'm like, why the fuck is she, what is the cameraman saying to her to make her smile? And I'm like, this just looks so phony. Like, why is she doing that? It was awkward. But she gets to the house, they end up talking, Margot ends up coming. Jocelyn's like, you know, I have a surprise for you, Carly Red. I'm like, who the hell is, anyways, it should have been Rashida and Erica rolled up in that bitch. But, you know, Margot comes in, she sits down, she takes off her coat, and she already tells everybody. But then I think Jocelyn ends up saying it because she can't hold it in too long. But you know, the girls find out that Mimi allegedly leaked and planned the whole thing, and I'm like, oh Lord, what? This is a great story twist. But where's the evidence? That's what I'm saying. Like, where is the evidence at this whole point? When a situation like that happens and you get one story and then you're told that that particular story that you got was false, and then you know you didn't really believe the original story anyway, but then you really don't believe this story, you don't know what to fucking believe. So at this point, both these motherfuckers are liars, and I just can't look at either one of them and feel confident that what they tell me is the truth. That's how I feel now. So it's like the whole storyline is a wash because I'm already watching reality TV that appears to be fake, and now I damn for sure know I have a fake ass storyline over here, so I'm not even pressed for this storyline anymore. But anyways, Margot had to be relevant on the show, so she came on. Well, Nico told her. It's not like Margot fabricated the story. Nico told her, and now Margot's going all over the place telling everybody this. I mean, it is what it is. What do y'all guys think about this? And then we get to Johnny Blaze and Precious Paris going, I mean, no, that was Love and Hip Hop in New York, right? Oh, but in every freaking city of Love and Hip Hop, the storylines are interconnected. They're the fucking same. So it was it wasn't Johnny Blaze and Precious. It was Tiffany Fox and Jessica Dime. But the crazy thing is that this wasn't a session. This was a meeting with Jazzy to see if Jazzy even wants to work with you, Jessica Dime. So within an hour's time, you mean to tell me you can't share that a lot of time with someone else? You're thinking that you really need that whole hour block for you and Jazzy and a new management company. But then again, Jessica Dime was approached by Don, so maybe she feels that Mimi, she doesn't need Mimi. I don't know what, I don't even know why Mimi brought Tiffany to this. Mimi should have brought Tiffany and Jessica Dom to a cafe like they always motherfucking do and leave it there. But Mimi is not well versed in how to handle situations like this concerning artists and being a management company, MF, motherfucking management company. Mimi Faust, we know that's what it stands for. But I mean, so the girl comes in, they have an argument, rah. Jessica Dom arguing with a girl that she never even met, doesn't even know, because she interrupted a session, aka a meeting. Anyways, and Jazzy just looking at this shit like, why the fuck did I even agree for this shit to be, like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, I really have money. Like, what the fuck am I doing? And so Tiffany's like, girl, I'm out, bye. And then Jessica Dom's like, yeah, deuces. The disrespect, don't you agree, Jazzy Faye? Jazzy Faye like, yeah, you are very, very fucking disrespectful. I was like, ooh, come on, Jazzy, come through. Come through, Jazzy. Bring her out, Jazzy, bring her out. So Jazzy is explaining, he was like, I just don't really have a care to listen to this shit no more. Like, this is retarded. She's like, but you really gonna let somebody come into your session? He was like, but yeah, you're talking, so you can't really understand what I'm saying. I said, ooh, all right, Jazzy. All right, Jazzy. And then she said something along the lines of, well, you have to, or something. And Jazzy's like, I don't have to do anything. This is my motherfucking building. I said, oh, yes, bring her out. Bring Jazzina out. No, bring Jasmine out, Jazzy Faye. Right? And so he tells Jessica Dom to get the fuck out his office. And I'm like, oh, shit. Mimi, use Dom. Use Dom. Use Dom. That was a rookie move, like Tiffany Fox said. And Tiffany Fox and herself is a rookie. But I mean, she knew what was right and what was wrong. So at least Tiffany Fox can give us some pointers. But you know, it is what it is. Tiffany Fox is like, deuces, I'm out. But you know, Mimi gonna reel her back in to, you know, stretch out the storyline. I don't know about y'all, but what did y'all think about this particular episode? I thought this particular episode was a bit funny. The after show was ratchet as hell. Shout out to Funky Dineva for, you know, not spilling the tea, but really going in when he needed to go in. So shout out to Funky Dineva. Shout out to the Scorpion Show, because I think the Scorpion Show was on the last one or something like that. But shout out to them. But Richie Dollars is with Moniece. I mean, y'all told me this when Hollywood was playing, but what? And Moniece is freakier than Johnny Blake. What? I'm Wesley from Aconnectiontv, the network. Let me know what you guys thought about this episode. Peace.